Welcome back to Talk Show. I'm Ricky Martin's favorite cabana boy, Joe Rodriguez. Nicole Levy is here. She's chronically online like me, and we have a very interesting conversation. Of course, you might chuckle a couple of times. Nicole and I knew each other in New Jersey, and we lived on the same street. And we found out in an improv class that we were both moving to California a month apart. And the rest is history. 7 years later, I got a podcast, and she's on it. What else is going on with me? I don't know. I'm doing laundry right now. You ever do laundry and then sit in the piles of the clean clothes and you go, this is my new life now. I am a t-shirt. I identify as an H&M t-shirt. It's funny that my white shirts get stained so easily. Like, they don't even look clean. Are my white shirts going to the kitchen at night and eating spaghetti and meatballs? Are they sentient beings? U.S. Attorney General Vivek Murthy is now calling for a warning label on these social media apps due to teenage suicide. Maybe he could have gotten the attention of teenagers with like a TikTok dance and don't commit suicide. And he's like doing the flippy flip with his arms. The City Rock or the Bill Cosby slide, which are both TikTok dances, by the way, because I had to look them up. Just keep scrolling. The next video will be a cooking video. Watch cilantro be chopped. You'll feel better. It's just interesting to me that Vivek Murthy posted this on his Twitter account, which is social media. I don't know. I'm addicted to these apps. I am a chronic scroller. My thumb is getting a workout. My thumb is sore, dude. But this is a great episode. And we also mentioned something about galvanized steel. If you know, you know. All right, I'll tell you what it's about because you might not listen to this if you don't know. Galvanized steel is this whole phenomenon. There is a Chinese social media account that created these Sims level graphics videos that have this little guy and his name is Little John and he lives in a tiny apartment and he has 10,000 children and now my Amazon is suggesting galvanized square steel. So that's cool. It's officially over. It's over for me. I was driving down the road the other day and I saw this truck carrying square wood and I was like, oh, a QR code. I gotta scan that. Maybe I can collaborate with some Sequoia. What is Sequoia been up to lately? Can I lurk on her page? All right, this is a great conversation. Listen in.
What was the other bakery you worked at the Americana?
At the Americana? Oh, yeah. DeLuca's Italian Deli. Fuck them. They can eat my ass. Did you ever come into DeLuca's Italian Deli?
I think I went in when you applied for the job and I was like, I'll apply.
Oh, no, we applied on the same day.
I don't think I ever went through with applying though. I think I was
I did because I'm a Capricorn and I was going to conquer. Yeah. Oh my God, that was the worst job of my whole life.
Yeah.
Well, La Brea Bakery was also pretty bad. I've worked a lot of food service industry jobs. I got my BFA from NYU and then I just went right into the food service industry, just like everyone else who's not a Nepo baby. But yeah, DeLuca's Italian Deli, it was like a Chipotle, but for like Italian food.
Oh, is that what that was? I never ate from that. I was at the Americana yesterday and I think they knocked it down and put in Mendocino Farms.
They knocked it down? Oh my God, that's great news.
Yeah, but you'll never get your money back.
What do you mean my money back?
Didn't they steal money from you?
Oh no, Escola Taqueria did.
Oh God.
And he's homophobic. The owner's homophobic.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wait, they accused you of stealing money.
DeLuca's Italian Deli?
Yeah.
No, DeLuca's Italian Deli. Oh, now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
DeLuca's Italian Deli stole money.
From you?
1,000%. Yes.
Why did they steal money from you?
So one day I was counting the tips and every day you would count the tips. If you worked to register, you would count the tips at the end of the day and you would split it up among the people. The day that I worked the register, the frickin' manager comes over and she goes, "Oh no, I can count the tips for you. I need you to go clean underneath the stools by the window." There were stools. No one was looking down there. Like, why did you need me to clean? And so I even said, like, I was younger, so I was a little more gullible, but I still had that East Coast in me. Yeah. And I said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "The stools don't need to be cleaned." I said, "I need to count the tips." And she goes, "Joe, I'm telling you right now, I want you to clean the stools." I went and cleaned the stools. I came back and she was writing numbers on a paper. And I said, "How much were the tips?" And she said, "Oh, $97 for the whole day, for all the staff, $97.
Wow. You had to split that.
Yeah. And I said, "No, I don't accept. I don't accept what you're saying to me." And she said, "Well, you can count them. Go ahead and count them." And there was an amount of cash and it was $97. But I said, "No. Okay. You could have taken money out."
So this is just based off of your strong belief that you made more than $97, that you guys all made more than $97.
We could have made less than $97. She could have slid a 20 in there.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is that liars are liars.
Yeah.
You know, I money is money, and she probably needed a t-shirt for her son to join the soccer team or whatever. Like, that's fine. But, and I'm sorry that you need $10, but I worked another job at La Brea Bakery. The manager was taking tips. You're not supposed to. It's illegal.
Yeah.
You can't take tips and be a manager.
Well,
fucking at DeLuca's Italian. Oh, and then another time the owner came in and I offered him a plate. Or no, I offered him a box because all the food came in boxes. And he said, "No, I want a plate." And I said, "No, sir." I didn't know who he was. And I said, "No, sir. The food comes in a box."
Oh, I remember
and he said,
this.
"Give me a plate." He was mad and he gave me a plate.
Yeah. And then you found out that was the owner.
Then I got in trouble.
Yeah. And then wasn't it like a really dramatic? So I don't mean to, like, if you don't want to talk about this, if this is a sore subject.
No, that's okay. Bring up the years of therapy I went to. Let's just shatter it. Just yeah.
But wasn't there like a dramatic exit, like where you just you like
walked
rage
out?
Quit or something?
No, I rage quit a Skolata career. Oh no! You know how I quit to Luca's Italian Deli? There was another manager named Bernice, and she was really nice. I liked Bernice, and she said, "Hey, Joe," and I heard them talking before this, and I knew that there was something coming, and I was like, "Nope." And she goes, "I need you to work a double tomorrow," and I said, "Nope." She goes, "Joe, I need you to work a double," and they let you take like extra pastas and stuff home. Like the extras.
Yeah.
And there were also like dessert parfaits or
like
whatever.
The stale stuff that's going to be thrown out. Yeah.
Give the employees the molds or whatever. And so she said, so then I just didn't reply. And I walked out and never came back.
Wow.
And we're still friends on Facebook to this day.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Do you go on Facebook?
I go on Facebook more than I'd like to admit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you go on Facebook?
I was having this conversation yesterday about social media, like ranking which ones I love and which ones I hate.
Yeah.
And Facebook was like towards the bottom. Like, I don't really go on it. That I have it, but I don't really go on it. I find it to be just like, I don't know, boomer.
Boomer. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Donald Trump, rest in peace. Like, we love you."
Yeah. Well, boomers are obsessed with Donald Trump. Like they either love him or they hate him. And I just feel like, So it is a lot of Donald Trump content.
Yeah.
That mostly swings towards hating him, but there's a few lovers sprinkled in the mix.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my favorite social media platform is TikTok by far.
Oh, you're an illegal. Aren't they illegal by now?
They're in the process of becoming potentially illegal. But I feel like it shouldn't. But I think it might pass.
Why are they going to become illegal?
Well, they the government wants TikTok to not be owned by a Chinese company.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, because I think our privacy is at risk, even though they already have all our privacy and our data. But I guess the Chinese government can't have it. Only our government can have it.
Yeah. So they just want to make it straight up illegal and like the app disappears?
No, they're giving it 6 months for an American company to buy the American sector of TikTok. So TikTok can mostly be international, but like an American company needs to like own the America portion of TikTok.
Right. So I know that like their servers are located in Culver City.
TikTok?
Yeah, that's what I heard at least.
Oh, the point is I hope TikTok doesn't go because I love TikTok, even though it like kind of does rot your brain a bit. But it's like anything on the internet. It's like good and bad. Don't you think?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. How long do you think you spend on TikTok a day? How many hours?
Well, I don't go on TikTok.
Oh, you don't?
I go on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very millennial of you.
What do you mean it's millennial of me because I'm old?
No, that's just like most. I feel like millennials love the Instagram app.
Yeah. Well, it's easier to use.
I mean, I like Instagram too.
Yeah.
I like lurking on it though. I don't like post anything. Like just like following.
Oh, I call that creeping. Like
yeah.
You go on someone's Instagram and you look at them?
Well, not necessarily people I hate, but lurking is just like a nice way of saying creeping. It's like the gentler way of saying like creeping sounds like you're a creep and lurking sounds.
Yeah, God forbid that we take any ownership of what we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
It's about them.
Exactly. Yeah. Actually, you know where I do most of my lurking? Like real lurking / creeping? Facebook.
But more back to Facebook, the boomer app.
Because it's like that's where you're friends with all like people you went to high school with.
Yeah.
And they like post on Facebook. They're like, you like to go on there and, you know, either feel really good about yourself or really bad about yourself or like a mixture of both.
Yeah. I spend time on my phone and I usually start out like, oh, this is entertaining. Galvanized steel. And then I'm like 2 videos in and I'm like, why do I feel like shit? Like I need to go walk off a bridge. Like,
I know. Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's like you see other people's lives and you're like the insecurity just.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll watch a cooking video and like, I don't know this woman in Nebraska or whatever, but she'll have a nicer kitchen than me.
Oh, yeah.
And I go, what does she do? I instantly go to money.
I know.
Which is bad. But.
Oh, well, on TikTok specifically, have you been on affiliate marketing TikTok?
No.
Oh my, it's like the MLM like affiliate market. It's just like people being like, want to make like $100,000 a month. It's easy. Just affiliate Yeah.
Clickbaity people.
Yeah. And they're trying to sell you a course is what it is.
Oh, a course.
Yeah. On how to make money, how to make like a lot of money in affiliate marketing. They like sell you a course on that. But like the way that they're making money is by you buying the course. So it's just like, it's kind of like a pyramid.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, exactly.
Bullshit.
I got onto that side of TikTok at one point. I'm glad I'm like off of it, but now I'm probably going to get back on it because my phone's hearing me talk about it. So I'll probably like have like a week of videos.
Affiliate marketing. Yeah. Isn't an affiliate like a subsidiary of a TV network?
It is. Yeah, that's true. But it's also like brands have these programs where they're like, you promote their stuff and you get like a cut if people buy it from your link.
Huh. Do you ever feel like people have their own version of the internet?
Like the dark web?
Well, I didn't ask about. I mean, Are you on the dark web? Now I have to ask.
No, I'm not on the dark web.
Okay. But don't you feel like people have their own version of the internet?
Oh, like you go on TikTok and you learn about steel, and I go on TikTok and I learn about kindergarten in China.
See?
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. Exactly. You don't know anything about the galvanized steel?
I never saw a video until you sent me one, and then I watched it, and
oh yeah,
it's pretty crazy. Like they just
Little
live
John
in these little. So are you into like tiny homes?
No, you know what happened? My brother-in-law texted me one of those videos, and and then it was over.
Oh, yeah.
It was over after that.
Yeah.
And I was just seeing nothing but galvanized steel. And so the premise for the people that don't know is like Little John. First of all, it's like all animated characters, and I looked it up. It's coming from a Chinese YouTube channel or social media platform. And that's where the videos originated, but it's an animated Sims level graphics guy named Little John, and then there's a narrator who's always like, you know, he's in this shitty little tiny apartment and he doesn't know what to do. He saved up $30,000 in 100 years.
You got deep into it. You were like,
I know all about it. And they're always expanding the wall. Like,
yeah, it, like they take like the size of this room and make it into like a huge living space.
This is the size of this room. Yeah. Oh, it's less. It's like 1 cubic square meter or whatever.
It's like that apartment you lived in Koreatown.
Oh, don't remind me. Another reason I was in therapy.
Sorry. I think I've known you for too long.
Truly. I mean, how many podcasts have we like
recorded,
tried to do or be on at this point?
Jeez, there was that one where we were talking about trees. Do you remember that? And trees meaning like actual, like not like weed, but like,
oh yeah, not like Kendrick Lamar tree.
Yeah,
like,
no, like
a
an
wooden
oak
leaves tree.
Yeah. And then wasn't there one with like a Disney Channel or no? No, that was someone else. Yeah, we did talk about. No, we were gonna do Real Housewives of New York.
Well, we recorded a pilot episode of that.
And then my dog Leonard ruined it.
Your dog ruined it.
Yeah.
He literally took. So Nicole has a dog, a Chihuahua, and he wrapped his arms in the wire
and spilt wine all over the couch.
Oh yeah, he pulled the wire until it knocked wine over.
He did not want us to make a podcast about the Real Housewives.
Fated for failure.
Yeah. So we were like, all right, I guess we can't do it.
I recorded another pilot podcast episode that was like, we picked out like the hottest parts of books. I guess I'm talking about like all the podcasts that I almost did, because it's just like at this point they're never going to see the light of day.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, do you even live in LA if you haven't like tried to start like 7 podcasts yet?
Yeah, I mean, you know what I said about the San Andreas Fault?
No, I don't know what you said.
Every time you
said
the word podcast, the San Andreas Fault was shaking.
Is that one of your stand-up bits?
It used to be, yes. It was probably my first or second stand-up bit. But all this came from like the galvanized steel. Yes, I lived in a tiny apartment on Melrose. And it was just it was like a janitor's closet.
Yeah. You said actually another stand-up bit of yours is that you could put your arm out and then you can touch both sides.
I could.
Wow.
It's funny now, but it wasn't then.
How did that not drive you crazy?
Oh, it did. And I cried. And you know what I did during that time? I hooked up with tons of people on Grindr.
Oh, to get out of the house.
Well, anytime that I've gone through difficult times in my life, I just hook up with people.
But did you bring them back to your home, to that small apartment?
On the air mattress and everything. Oh, and the couch that you're sitting on was my bed at the time.
Oh, wow.
And I used to put this like foam. You're not sitting on a hookup. I'm sorry. You might be. I don't know. But this is, I used to put foam on here. Mm-hmm. And like, that's how I slept.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I had like a wine cooler.
Well, at least you had a wine cooler. That's like doing better than most people.
Yeah. Everything I put in there would go rotten because it wouldn't get cold enough.
Oh.
It was just the world's tiniest apartment.
Yeah.
And my mom stayed in there with me, which is weird.
That is crazy.
She slept on an IKEA couch with me.
Wow.
We both
For how
sucked our
long?
stomach.
Like
a couple
week?
of days.
Oh, a couple of days. Okay.
Yeah. She borrowed my car. She was probably fighting with my dad. That's probably why she came. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, we've been through a lot, and so your version of the internet is wildly different than mine.
Yeah, my algorithm's different than yours.
Everyone gets their own algorithm.
Yeah.
Because it's weird to me that, like, to me, everyone knows about the galvanized steel.
Yeah. No,
But
I
they
know. You know, everyone gets their own algorithm. Sounds like a really good, like, tagline for a new app or like a new, like, you should brain workshop that and like have your slogan be everyone gets their own algorithm.
Right. Pitch it to the showrunners of Black Mirror or something.
Yeah.
It's did you ever have this feeling growing up, because we're both in our 30s, like, of like the future?
Mm-hmm.
And what, in the future,
Yeah.
you would get in a car that drove itself, or in the future, you would have, I don't know.
Like you thought it was going to be more sci-fi than what it is right now.
Yeah, we're just kind of living
I feel like it's with AI, it's like creeping that way, but like it's happening so slowly, but also fast. It doesn't feel fast, but I think that will be like, did you think when you were in 4th grade that TikTok would be like a thing? Like your phone and TikTok would be yeah.
And the first time I heard about TikTok, I was like, TikTok? Like TikTok? I was like, that's not going to work. And then now it's like the biggest app.
Yeah.
What is TikTok? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Or like when you were 7, did you think that you would have like a portable computer with you everywhere you went?
Absolutely not.
We
used to have a tower.
A tower? Like a dial-up?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Do you know what dial-up? You didn't have cable growing up.
No.
That's why you were watching Arthur all the time.
We would watch Arthur. Yeah.
And then you had the internet.
I mean, I had the internet. Yeah.
When did you go on the computer a lot as a kid or no?
Oh, as much as I could.
What would you do on there?
Well, if my parents were home or not.
Both. Tell me what you would do when your parents were home, and then what you would do when your parents weren't.
When my parents were home,
yeah,
I would go on MySpace.
Okay.
And then my dad had a computer that was solely for LimeWire.
Oh.
Remember LimeWire?
Well, I was he afraid of like getting in trouble, so he's like, do it on this computer.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And that computer had AIDS.
Yeah,
like,
it was like a sick computer. Because it had all the viruses.
Like, you had to give it like some Mucinex to shut up.
Yeah.
It was, but we didn't give a fuck about the computer. We almost kicked it. Like, we just like didn't care about the computer. But that computer was solely for that purpose.
For LimeWire. Okay.
Yeah. Did you use LimeWire?
A little bit, but not really. I wasn't as into LimeWire as I feel like other people were. Like, I feel like I missed the boat, but I was really into MySpace and also Easy Designer. Do you know what that is? Do you know what cartoon dolls are? Probably not, because you're like
cartoon dolls.
You were a boy, so you probably didn't really like.
Calm down. I played with the dollhouse, so
they were like these like cartoon figures. They were like sexy women that you would dress up in like really provocative clothing. And this is what I did for fun in like 5th grade. And I would be like, I would make dolls of all my friends, like in these provocative, they were like all like 5th graders, and they were like supposed to be these women in cartoon form.
Wait, so the dolls, are they looking like a Bratz doll?
Kind of. Yeah, they kind of do, but like not as like, you know how Bratz dolls have a very like specific look with the eyes, and
Yeah.
they didn't really look. They looked more normal. They didn't.
Bratz dolls kind of look like they work at Denny's.
Yeah.
And they got like 2 kids they can't afford. And they're from different daddies. One of them died, the other one's in prison. And she's working her best. But she still does lashes, right? Or, that's like a Bratz doll.
I'm getting the image in my brain. Yeah.
I'm painting a picture of East LA.
I was never into Bratz dolls, but I was into cartoon dolls. Dollmania. It was dollmania.com.
Oh, okay.
And that's where you would make them. And then you would create a website that you would link onto your AIM profile. You know AIM? Did you do AIM?
Yeah.
Like instant
I
messaging?
didn't do AIM because I was a Catholic, but I know about AIM.
Where you would just like instant message friends.
Right.
Yeah. It was like
Another
AOL.
thing I didn't have friends.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Well, you had MySpace, though.
Oh, don't bring up MySpace. I was trying to put Patrick. I was trying to get a top 7.
Yeah.
When did they make it a top 4 to a top 7 to a top 70? Like,
wait, did you call him Patrick? His name was Tom.
oh, I had a crush. I'll
On
bleep
Tom?
out his name. No, his name was Patrick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I went to middle school with this kid who looked like me, and I did not have a sexuality, I guess, yet. And I thought he was a bully and an asshole.
Yeah.
But then I got into high school and I wanted to do anything and everything to him. But yeah, I was trying to get him in my top 4 for a long time and he kept rejecting. What happened?
Wait, people reject it? Don't you just put them on there and then they're like...
You're talking to a bullied kid. I had no friends.
Wait. We sidetracked. So what did you do when your parents weren't home on that computer?
Well,
You went on MySpace when they were there trying to get Patrick in your top 4.
Oh, yeah.
And then what did you do when they weren't home?
Bad things. You know what and this is actually this is 100. I'm on 100 right now. Mm-hmm. Meaning I'm being truthful. That's what that means, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I'm 800 years old.
Some people say.
Oh, okay. I used to Google on YouTube men kissing men. And I did not know. So I heard about the word gay, but like I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
But I used to Google get men kissing men. And then like I was like, oh, like this is something that every man does.
Yeah.
Kiss in a forest.
So this is what you did when your parents weren't at home? You would Google man kissing man? Men
kissing men. I was already like throwing the Y met to plural. Like I knew like we're not sticking on men. It's just a change of one vowel and I'll get better results. But I don't know. That's how I figured out,
your sexuality.
The wires came to be. Yeah.
It seems like you really came of age when your parents left the house.
I really did.
Yeah.
I really did. I was never taking the chicken out of the freezer at the right time because my mom was coming home. I was like trying to clear my browser history.
Were you like running the household when your parents weren't home?
I was like, I have 3 W-2s to fill out and I got a utility bill that I got to call.
Yeah.
So how did this get here? Oh, so LimeWire and...
Oh, yeah, LimeWire. I did not really use LimeWire, but I did burn a lot of CDs, but maybe I was paying for it. Like, I was being very ethical at the time, I guess, or...
What do you mean?
You know what? Actually, the truth was, you want to know why I didn't use LimeWire? And this is the truth. It's not because I was being ethical or trying to do the right thing. It was because if I gave the computer a virus, my dad would be very unhappy about it. The computer would just be slow and he would think that there is a virus and then be like, you touched it. You gave it something. And it's like, no, actually, it's just 1998 and the computer is slow. It's not anything.
Yeah.
And
it's called technology. The problem.
Yeah, exactly.
It's called Bill Gates.
He had a lot of nervous energy when it came to our tech.
Yeah, and it's weird because now everything is so disposable.
Yeah.
But back then, the computer.
I know. Now he watches every season of Shameless on his iPad.
See?
Yeah, he's come a long way.
That's crazy. When I downloaded LimeWire, the LimeWire computer in my house, it was so messed up that like you would drag something and it smeared. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know exactly
like
what you're talking about.
And it would go
yeah.
like a strep test gone positive.
Yeah. I kind of miss those days though. Don't you
viruses?
Like? Well, just like of like the old. It's like a cool aesthetic now.
What, you think things are too cool?
No, I think they like it's like retro, so it's cool.
Oh, right.
To have that, you know. That is now everything's too crisp and clean and fast.
Oh yeah. What are you seeing on the internet these days?
I'm seeing a lot of Wingstop.
Wingstop.
Yeah, Wingstop. Like, did you notice that Wingstop is like having a moment right now?
Wait, what do you mean? Because of me?
I just feel like I keep seeing people eating Wingstop, like ASMR Wingstop.
Oh.
And I'm like, do I need to like order Wingstop? And I did. No. And it was like not that good. Like it was just like, this isn't.
It's mid.
You know what
as the kids would say.
Yeah, my TikTok feed, I'm on like fast food mid TikTok. And I don't know how I got there. You're like crumble reviews.
Oh, crumble cookies.
Yeah, that's my TikTok.
If we could step back to Wingstop, what do you notice that you pay more money for the bone?
Oh, you do? Well, the one time I got it, I got boneless, but I prefer boneless because it's basic.
Well, yeah, you can stab a fork in it.
I think I just like ultimately I love chicken nuggets. So anytime I can get a chicken nugget,
glorified chicken nuggets called wings.
Exactly. Or fingers, you know, a nugget or a finger I'm into.
But you know, they could put styrofoam in there, or you're not styrofoam, but they could put a sponge
in Wingstop.
Oh yeah, I'm about the bread. It's all about the bread.
So wait, how often do you get Wingstop?
More than I would like to say. No, I actually don't go that much because I can't find one, but
maybe we should go to one tomorrow. There's one in Burbank.
Tomorrow? What about now?
Actually, we do need to eat.
I am hungry, yeah. So Wingstop has the bone in. I think it's because they charge more by the weight for the bone.
Oh, you know? I thought it was just because like maybe technically bone in is better quality.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I just think that people like to eat meat off the bone.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them per se, but like I know that that's like a thing.
So you like the chicken breasts?
Yeah. I mean, I like dry chicken. So I'm, you know, maybe not the best. I'm not like a chicken.
Wait, you like dry chicken? I just said yeah. And then I'm like, wait a minute, you like dry chicken?
I can like eat dry. Yeah, I told you. And you said that's very white of me to like dry. And you're right.
There's nothing worse than dry chicken.
I don't like it, but I don't mind it. Like if there's dry chicken, like Tommy and I will be eating chicken and he'll be like, oh, it's dry. And I'm like, oh, I don't mind it.
What else do you do? Cold showers? Like acid baths?
Sometimes a cold shower. It gets your adrenaline.
Wow, you are so unlike me.
When you're hot, you like a cold shower, right?
Yeah, but even cold is dangerous. I just feel like it's like dangerous for my arteries and stuff. Like it's gonna like solidify I don't know.
Yeah, it's actually, I think it's supposed to be like good for your
skin.
Bloodstream.
And, your bloodstream.
Yeah.
What else are you seeing on the internet?
We haven't talked about this, so this is going to be a curveball for you, but maybe not. That viral song, I'm looking for a guy in finance with a trust fund, 6'5", blue eyes.
Next season on The Bachelorette.
Have you not seen that?
No.
Oh my God. We are living in different worlds because that's like all over my... Is that just because like I'm a woman and they're like, you might be looking for that? So,
or do you just talk about like white men that are 6'5"? I never have
talked about a man that's 6'5" that works in finance.
You have not?
No.
Weird. So what is the video? Like, what's the premise?
So it's this girl, she's a comedian, I guess. And she came up with this song. She's like, I just wrote like the song of the summer and you and it's like I'm looking for a guy that in finance with the trust fund, 6'5", blue eyes, and she like kind of makes a song out of it, and it's just been like viral. Like everyone's there. People have made that song, like a G6.
Oh, like a G6.
Yeah, they like took that beat and put it under those lyrics, and it's a bop. You should look it up on TikTok.
First of all, 6'5". That's like a giraffe.
That's so tall. I know. I was just saying that. So would you not be interested in a man that's 6'5"?
Absolutely not.
I'm only 5'1", so that's like I don't need you to be that tall to begin with. Like I'll always be smaller, mostly.
Yeah.
Like even a guy that's like 5'7", they're gonna be taller than me.
Yeah.
With heels too.
Oh, I thought he was wearing heels. I was like, wait, what? You're dating a drag queen? Yeah. I also, like, you said the whole thing about like this is going viral.
Yeah, it's.
I was thinking the other day, like, didn't the word viral change meaning? Did you think about this?
Yeah.
The word viral, when I grew up, it was literally like this was everyone saw it. Oh, the dog that said hello for the first time.
Right.
Did you see that crazy viral? Oh, yeah, I saw the viral video on like YouTube. Oh, I'm going to post it on my Facebook to my top 4, or my MySpace to the top 4. Mm-hmm. Everything changed. Now there's like everything's viral. What does that tell you? Everyone's on the fucking internet.
No, it's true. It's easy to go viral, even though I've never done it. Everyone else says it's easy. And also, everything goes viral apparently. And
yeah,
have you gone viral?
Never. Oh, you know what? I went the closest to viral. I had 30,000 upvotes on this app called 9gag.
What?
Yeah, and I used to do this weather show. It was a sketch show with my friend, and it was called Weather Together.
Okay.
And we were both weather meteorologists that had to do the weather together. I don't know why. I don't know if we were trying to fuck or
was this a comedy show? Or?
It was. Yeah, it was funny.
Okay.
It was comedy. I mean, it was funny because I wrote it. No, but like we did like jokes, and so my weather partner, said something about like the weather being drier than Melania's vagina or something. Okay.
Oh wait, I remember you doing something with the weather.
Yeah.
I remember it briefly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's deleted from the internet now. Just like everything else.
The most viral I went, which is not even really viral at all, was I commented on someone's TikTok and I'm still getting a lot of likes on that comment I made. And it was, I know you don't watch Vanderpump Rules, right?
No.
Okay. It was a Vanderpump Rules podcast, like a podcast that reviews or talks about Vanderpump Rules. They like posted this clip of one of the characters on the show.
Yeah.
And I think I said something like, I need this person back on my TV or something. I guess it was funny or people related to it. Because I have thousands of likes on that comment. And I'm like,
thousands.
And I'm like, why am I still getting likes for this? Like, it's not even that good of a comment.
Well, see, that it opens up two things in my brain, which is one of them is like the simplest concepts, the simplest things are the most relatable to other people.
Yeah.
And then there's a side of me that goes, it's all crazy. And it's all an algorithm and computers and science and going, doot, doot, beep, beep.
Yeah.
Deciding shit. I was looking at a meme of like comment in the post as if it's a pigeon's browsing history.
Comment in the, wait, what? Wait.
It was a meme of a pigeon.
Okay.
And they said in the comments, make it look like a pigeon's browsing history.
So what do people write in the comments?
Hotpigeons.com.
Oh.
Clean cars near me. And
you find the best memes.
Yeah, because I spend so much time on this thing.
I know. You're chronically online.
My thumb has an ache from scrolling.
Yeah.
Well, I think that you're frying your dopamine receptors.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, I said that like a friggin'
He's-
nerd from the closet who just came out and talked to somebody for the first time. But like, yeah, I heard that it's frying your dopamine receptors.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what's happening.
yeah. Jojo Siwa.
Oh, yeah. I listened to her song, her new
Oh,
song, Karma.
Karma, mhm.
Yeah. I can't say I loved it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why not?
The beginning sound, like the first instruments that you hear, like when it first starts, I'm like, oh, this kind of reminds me of like a 90s or early 2000s pop song.
Yeah.
But then it just doesn't when she starts
Oh.
singing. I
Thou
don't
shalt
know.
not lie. Thou shalt not cheat.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
You said that I was going to get it stuck in my head, but I like can't get it stuck in my head. Like
Well, I'm trying to remember. It was stuck in my head for like the first 24 hours.
yeah.
Probably because I did nothing but watch that.
Mm-hmm.
And then now I don't remember. Karma's a bitch. Okay, it just came back.
Karma. Yeah. Did you watch Dance Moms
No, but I saw all the memes.
of Dance Moms?
The
Yeah.
screaming, I told you. There's one lady that's really popular on the memes.
The Dance Moms, Abby
She's
Lee.
like, don't you get that close. Oh, Abby?
Abby Lee is her name. So the premise of Dance Moms is that Abby Lee owns a dance studio where these girls go,
Yeah.
and JoJo Siwa went there, and that's how she got famous.
And then she did like YouTube and all that.
Yeah. I guess she did do YouTube, didn't she?
Yeah.
She's one of those people where I'm like, I don't know why I know who she is.
Exactly.
But like, I know who she is.
Yeah, to me, she's the ribbon girl.
Yeah.
The bow girl with all the
ribbon
bows.
girl.
Well, she always...
Oh, right. She had all that. Yeah.
And they were selling it in Walmart.
Yeah. Yeah. She had like the hair that was like to the side. And
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. She just reminds me of the essence of microplastics.
I can see that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like she's got microplastics in her blood.
Yeah. She seems like she was on like the podcast Call Her Daddy?
No.
Oh, it's a popular podcast that she was on. And it seems like she's like responsible for her whole family. Like she's the breadwinner
the
of
main
her
breadwinner.
Yeah, of her whole family. It's a lot of
Maybe
responsibility.
That's why she's insane.
Yeah. Well, did you see that clip of her getting drunk at Disneyland?
Yeah.
Which like part of me is just like, let her be. Like,
I know that's the thing.
who
It's
doesn't
like,
want to get drunk at
you
Disneyland?
go make a single.
Yeah.
Go make a single and make a music video. It's not cheap. It's
Exactly.
not easy.
Yeah.
I can't even do them. I can't do it. So, leave her alone. She reminds me of a funfetti cake.
So not microplastic or
Microplastics funfetti. I was in the office the other day and I saw these cookies that someone left. And it was just like the ugliest cookies. Like they were like rainbow with rainbow sprinkles.
like a rainbow cookie.
Yeah, with like rainbow sprinkles.
Are you talking about like the chocolate one with the three, like an Italian rainbow cookie?
Yes, and it wasn't that.
Oh,
It was like the shittiest possible cookie. If you Google shitty cookie,
that
this
would
is
show
what would
up.
pop
Okay.
up.
All right.
And they put free next to it. And I was just
Free?
like, you don't have to write
Oh,
free. Like,
it's like people know. Yeah.
Nobody wants this.
Right.
That's why you left it out.
Do you
And
ever-
I just swept it into the trash can.
Yeah,
I didn't. I
that's
should have.
what's always in like the free section, or just like bad, ugly cookies and just random magazines that no one's
yeah.
gonna pick up.
Please help yourself. And it's like Time magazine from like 1940 whatever.
Yeah. It's like, why can't that just be like,
Trash.
well, I was gonna say, why can't the free section be like, I don't know, like
Something good.
Yeah, like a gift card or
Yeah, I like a handout.
yeah.
Yeah. So I said my thing of what I'm seeing on the internet.
Oh
What do
yeah,
you
you
see?
said that you saw Jojo Siwa. I said I've been seeing Wingstop, fast food. I'm on the side of TikTok where, do you know that filter where they're like, let me find out what fast food I'm gonna eat for I don't know why I'm on fast food TikTok. I don't even eat fast food.
I have no idea what you're talking
They
about.
like have like there's this filter and it's just fast food restaurants and they're like, I'm gonna have this filter tell me what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. No, I'm gonna have this filter tell me what I'm gonna eat as my main entree, my side, my drink, and my dessert.
This is so sad.
That I'm on this TikTok or that people do this or both.
And what does it tell you? Like steak.
No, it will be like there's this. Okay, so there's this one couple that I follow that do this. They review fast food stuff and they do this filter all the time. And the guy in this relationship gets so excited when he gets the fast food that he wants to get. So if he'll get like Carl's Jr., he'll like literally like shout. Like he gets
scream.
Yeah, like he gets very pumped
Why
about
can
it.
you not get Carl's Jr.? So you need an app to tell you?
I guess so.
Oh
yeah.
my Lord. This is bad. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are you paying attention at all to what's going on in North Korea? That's my segue.
What, like current events in North Korea or just?
Yeah, are you seeing that they're dropping balloons filled
No,
with
I actually
scraps of paper and stuff?
No, what is this?
It's so childish. They're filling weather balloons. They're
Uh-huh.
not filling the balloon. The balloon is holding things.
Right.
And it's holding trash filled with scraps of papers and butts of cigarettes. And
Why are they doing this?
because it's in retribution. They fight all the time.
With
It's in
South Korea.
Yeah, South Korea and North Korea fight all the time because they don't like each other.
Do you think that there should be like a video game like North versus South Korea and like you can pick your player and
Yeah, and
Maybe
one's
they
like
can
an
have
anarchist or
balloons.
like a dictator and the
Yeah.
other one's like a socialist.
yeah.
And they don't get along. And you're like, why? Why do I keep getting stab wounds?
Yeah. Do you ever want to go to North Korea?
No.
What about South Korea?
No, I'm good.
Oh, really? I
Why
really
would I
want
want to
to
go there?
Well, I would like to go to both.
Well, I don't think that you can.
North Korea, there's actually, speaking back to TikTok, there's this white woman who is in North Korea and her whole TikTok is just about how North Korea is so great. It's like
Great?
100% North Korean propaganda. It's really wild. She'll be like,
Jesus.
oh, like this is happening in North Korea and it's great.
We have Trader Joe's. Look at the kebab meat I bought for $5.
Yeah, it like legit is kind of like that.
Jesus.
And people in the comments are like, this is propaganda.
It's
And like, are
crazy.
you okay? Like, blank if you're okay.
So do you think that she's like AI or they're paying her to do that?
I don't know what her deal is. I need to
Jesus.
investigate her more.
Hmm.
That seems like that could be like a nice afternoon activity.
And then you'll start a podcast about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole thing doesn't make any sense to me.
North Korea and South Korea?
They're fighting over a line. Like they drew a line in the
Oh,
sand
yeah,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah.
fighting. Like,
Mhm,
did you know that
mhm.
for a while they were like playing propaganda over the speakers and they had to like agree to stop doing that. And now they're
Oh,
doing
yeah.
balloons.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes they take each other's lunches
Yeah.
and like eat their applesauce. It just all feels so childish.
Yeah. No, well, yeah.
It reminded me of the Arthur episode where they put the tape in half over the half the house. Did you ever see that?
You know, I'm not that familiar with Arthur episodes like that much. Like I feel like I've watched Arthur, but like the only episode I remember, and it's the one episode you don't remember, is when they go to DC to go see the president.
They go to DC?
They go to Washington, DC. DW like goes for school. And they're
Yeah.
like, it's like a big
Dora
thing.
Winifred.
Yeah. Is that her real name?
Dora Winifred, yeah.
Dora Winford. Okay.
Winifred.
Winifred. And then
Winifred.
Arthur. What's their parents' name?
I don't remember.
Do they have names or are they just mom and dad?
Maybe their mom and dad.
And then there's
Aardvark
Francine.
mom and Aardvark. Francine the lesbian. And,
Bunny, right?
well, Buster.
Oh, who's Bunny?
Well, he's a bunny. And Binky,
Who's Binky?
he's the bully.
Oh,
Wow, have you
what
ever seen
animal
this
was
show?
he?
I don't know, some sort of Sasquatch. I think he was a hippo. I don't even know.
Did he have like a leather jacket?
Maybe, yeah.
There was Francine, but wasn't there like Arthur like was into a woman on the show?
Oh, Muffy?
Muffy. And she
You think that was his crush?
I think so.
Really?
Muffy was like the hot one.
You call it hot and I call it being a bitch. She was just the worst. She invented the word vomitrocious,
Oh,
which I
that's
still use to
right.
this day.
Is that like vomit? Like something
know.
about vomiting?
Yeah, but it's like, like soy sauce and not chili sauce. Vomitrocious.
I remember that.
Yeah.
What kind of animal?
Well, I made that up.
Oh.
You never saw this show?
like, yeah, I remember that episode. What animal was Muffy again?
What animal was Muffy?
Yeah.
Lord only knows.
Like, what
It's
were
like
these?
a hybrid of a human and an animal. She was like her mom fucked a sheep, and then it created her.
Were those all the characters, or was there
There was
more?
Francine. Oh, there was also the Brain.
Who was the brain?
He has a formal name, but they called him the Brain because he was smart.
And
it
what
was
was
the It was the
Francine's-
2000s.
What was Francine's deal? Was she Arthur's friend, or
I think she was a raging butch lesbian who was just the rudest, and she had it out for Arthur.
but she liked softball, right? Wasn't she like a softball player?
Oh yeah, she played sports, and maybe I'm stereotyping,
Well, I think
but I think she wanted to eat out Muffy. I can tell.
were those the only women on the show? Muffy
No,
and
there were other. There's another. What do they call it when you watch a kid? Like you take care
a
of a
babysitter?
kid? A babysitter named Catherine.
What was she, just like a person?
No, she was a babysitter. And
I know, but like, was she an animal or was she just like a human woman?
oh no, they're all animal humans. It's all hybrid humans of animals.
Okay.
Yeah. And so the episode that North Korea reminds me of is the roommate takes this tape because Arthur and DW are fighting about this CD called Crazy Bus.
Okay.
And DW keeps playing this song and he goes, Crazy Bus, Bluey, Louie, Dewey, Booey, Dewey, Crazy Bus.
Mm-hmm.
And Arthur loses his mind and he's taking tallies and she's played it over 500 times in a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of music is it?
Oh, it's crazy.
So like,
It is insane.
wow.
And it's really...
DW was annoying. She was just
she was just a
yeah.
piece of work.
It's like, was that Arthur's only sibling?
That I know of.
Yeah.
And it's like almost that they come from the same... Maybe they were all like...
Aardvarks?
In other relationships. Arthur was an aardvark, but was DW an aardvark?
Yeah, maybe DW was more of like a half sibling. You know, they should bring Arthur back as adults.
As live action?
No, they should keep them as cartoon animals. But I would like to know what they grow up to be. Like, you remember Rugrats or...
Oh, yeah. Like she was like screaming all the time.
They did a Rugrats all grown up. They should do an Arthur all grown up and see where they're at.
They grew up. I don't know what Arthur would be, like something really, really boring, like a CPO or like
I feel like he would be like an accountant.
Oh yeah, isn't that what CPO stands for? Certified Public.
No, you're right. We're saying the same thing.
O is accountant. Sub CPO, CPA.
CPA, yes. He would be that. DW, what would she be?
She might be dead. She probably would get into heroin.
Yeah.
And listen to Crazy Bus.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah. No,
she was
tracks.
she was on a track for failure.
Yeah.
I could tell. She had a bad future
I
ahead
know.
of her. Also, those kids never grew up. I just called them kids and they're aardvarks.
Right.
They never grew up. And then they had to cast a new Arthur and it wasn't the same. And that's when I stopped watching. I said, this is not Arthur.
Like the voice was significantly different.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I rewatched it today. They have very high voices. Their balls haven't dropped. Their voices are really high.
I kind of want to go back and watch it.
You should.
Where can you watch it? PBS?
Daily Motion.
Daily Motion.
Well, I watch it illegally.
Do you know that in North Korea, men only can have their hair cut in 13 different styles?
I think you told me this, yeah.
Did you take a look at the styles? I want to know which one you would pick.
No.
You should look.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay, they're all pretty boring.
They all kind of look like the same haircut, but slightly different. It's like the same, but in a different font.
It's the same font family, even.
Yeah.
I would even call it like a corporate gym type look. Like,
do you think your haircut is like any of them currently?
Oh, of course. I mean, there's a lot here to pick from.
Yeah.
It's like, honestly, this is like a calendar of February of my hair. Like, it's like, oh, his hair is 1 millimeter longer in this one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like me when I go to Supercuts and I'm like, I'm going crazy. I'm going to do a 1.5 this time instead of a 1.
Do you go to Supercuts?
Oh, yeah. And they're terrible.
Yeah. Are they, how much is a haircut there?
Well, now it's $40.
40. You want to know how much my haircut is?
Yeah.
Like 150.
Why?
I don't know. That's just how much they are.
That's crazy.
I know. It actually, you have to have more money to be like a woman like that
Just
wants
in general.
to appear.
Women should be paid more. I said it. Yeah, these haircuts are just, yeah. They're all with like a buzzer.
Yeah. It seems like they're just different like settings on the buzzer. Oh, and that's updated May 11th, 2024. So that's like pretty, that's like the updated
Photo?
chart. Yeah.
But somehow the picture still looks like
I know.
from 1943. You know what it looks like? It looks like if you ever go to a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Like not a chain, but you go into a Chinese restaurant and they have pictures of the food on the wall.
Like a sit down Chinese restaurant.
It's that quality.
Yeah. I
Oh,
kind of
man.
like it. Like it looks almost like a glamour shot too. You know, glamour shots.
What does that mean?
It's like the mall photo studio.
Oh, yeah.
I worked at one, by the way,
Oh, really?
as a photo retoucher.
Oh, they retouch those?
Oh, like I don't think there's a glamour shot in the world that hasn't been retouched.
What?
That's like what they're all. It looks like that. They put like every filter possible on your photo.
Oh, my God. Whoopsh. All right, that's today's episode. If you'd like to watch videos of today's conversation, be sure to go to our YouTube Talk Show Podcast, handle Talk Show Joe Evie. You can also watch clips on my Instagram, Joe Rodriguez Comedy 1. We'll see you next week.